this episode of Takedown with Chris Hansen,
almost here.
What this man wants to do with a 15-year-old girl will shock you.
He wants me to go in the woods because he doesn't want to be seen by the neighbors.
He even brings a sex kit.
Mrs. I'm scared of you.
But I'm the one he should be scared of.
Get your hands out of your pockets, please.
What's in the backpack?
Really?
Yeah, really. I hope you're enjoying this full free episode of Takedown, but there's something else you need to know. Only a small portion of our episodes are on YouTube. There are more than 100 episodes on our streaming service, ad-free and uncensored at watchtrueblu.com. Use the code YouTube24 to watch them all for $2.50 or YouTube Year for $20 off an annual subscription. Also, and this is important, hit the subscribe button below, and we'll see you soon on TruBlu. It's another day and another child predator sting operation in Marquette County, Michigan. The task force decoy has been chatting with a 62-year-old man looking for sex with a 15-year-old girl, and he makes a troubling request.
He wants me to go in the woods because he doesn't want to be seen by the neighbors.
Not the wet wipes.
And what does he want to do in the woods?
He wants to do doggy style in the woods.
Doggy
That's what he
style.
said. And then he's a big anal guy.
Did you offer anal?
Yes. He said, I'd rather go for a ride where nobody sees us, just park in the woods somewhere. I will take paper towel and wet wipes.
What a romanticist.
And lube. The lube I have sucks. I don't like it, so bring yours. Let's see.
The man wanting to take the decoy into the woods is Thomas. The decoy continues chatting with Thomas well into the night. The next day, Thomas now wants to pick the decoy up, but Captain Hart has another plan.
So this is the guy we've been talking to forever. Now he's seen a picture and he's more excited now about coming over.
Yeah. Right now he prefers to meet someone outside of the house. He wants to meet at the shop at. He wants to pull up into his car, let her jump in. Right now we're just not allowing that to happen.
Yeah.
We're really trying to get him into the house.
Got it.
So we're hoping that by just having the telephone conversation, that kind of sets him at ease, making him feel more comfortable that he's speaking to a real person.
The decoy places the call to Thomas.
Hello.
Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm just sitting in my bed.
Why are you so scared of me? My God.
I don't know you.
You have my number.
I've never met you before.
So you have my phone number. That's like giving you my driver's license. I haven't been late in like 14 months, so I'm really worked up. I can't help it.
Okay, well, I'm looking to fuck tonight, but I want to stay at my uncle's house.
Why?
Thomas pleads his case to the decoy of why he doesn't want to come to the house.
I got a bag packed and everything and foam and...
Then bring your bag over.
I know, but yeah, like I'm just gonna walk into your house or your apartment thing or whatever you got, your uncle's. I mean, you got neighbors. You don't think your neighbors know your uncle?
They don't know me. They don't even know that I'm here right now by myself because I've never been outside.
Why are you so scared about being seen outside the house?
Because I don't want to be seen with an older man.
That's why I'm asking you to just meet me somewhere else out here. Don't you have like sunglasses or a baseball cap or something? Just walk out and I'll pick you up by the shop at or wherever you want. Just I really don't want to go to that apartment. I can tell you what, I'm gonna come probably fast because I can't hold it because I'm so horned up. Is that a problem?
That's no problem as long as you're over at my house.
Jesus Christ. God, I mean, I got all my condoms, the lube, everything is in my bag in the back. I got like 6 bottles of water, I got fucking paper towel, I mean, I got wipey, I got everything. It's like, and then now you want me to fucking just walk into the place. carrying a backpack?
Yep.
Well, do you want me to come over or not?
I do. I told you I do.
And you sure you're not setting me up?
I promise it is not a setup.
I mean, you see where I'm going with this? Because if for any reason at all, something happens to him where he comes home, what the fuck? I mean, do you know how much trouble that puts me and you in?
Yeah, well, he's not gonna be home. He texted me like a half hour ago saying that he was gonna be out another night.
Man, you're really fucking putting me under pressure.
Okay, well, if you want to come over, just text me.
What's the address?
What are you driving?
I got a black Nissan Xterra.
Alrighty, I'll be waiting for you by the door then.
Probably like 45 minutes? 40 minutes?
Okay, that works. I'll wait for you then.
Alright, better. Are you saving it for me?
Yeah,
You better be. Alright, bye.
bye.
And with that, Thomas is on his way, and we get into position. As promised, the decoy waits at the door. And when Thomas pulls up, she pops her head out, then ducks back inside. Thomas grabs his sex bag from the back seat and makes his way into the house.
Hey. So what you got in your bag for me?
Mrs., I'm scared of you. Oh my God.
You can take a seat on the couch. So what you got?
Oh, just something I never told you about that I like to do.
Which is what?
Nothing really sexual. I just like giving massages.
Oh, okay. That'll be fun.
Smell.
Yum. Oh,
Like it?
I do.
I'll put it in here just so I know
have
where
to
it
get
is.
that smell.
I
I forgot the good lube. I'll be back in 30 seconds. If you want to start getting them dressed and ready for me, I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Before Thomas can strip down, I make my entrance.
Hey,
Hey.
get your hands out of your pockets, please. Just have a seat on the couch.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
Sounds like you had quite the night planned.
Well, yeah.
What was on the agenda?
Lonely.
Huh?
Lonely.
Lonely?
Yeah.
And who were you going to meet tonight?
I don't even know her name.
You don't know her name. So you came over to this house to meet somebody and you don't know their name?
No.
What was your plan?
Hook up with her.
Hook up with her? Hook up with her and do what?
Oh, whatever she wanted.
Whatever she wanted. What did you want to do?
Have sex.
Have sex. And how old are you?
62.
62. And your name is?
Tom.
And what did you talk about online with this girl?
Everything.
Everything. Everything like what?
What we wanted to do, where we wanted to go.
Give me an example. Fill me in.
Well, I asked her if she wanted to go to fair or if she wanted to go to Subway, and she didn't want to do that. She's already ate, and I don't know.
You were going to have sex with her.
Yeah.
And how old is she?
15.
15. And why did you think it was appropriate for a 62-year-old man to come over here and have sex with a 15-year-old
Because
girl?
I just had a woman I've been led on for like a month steady, maybe a little over a month.
I get a sob story from Thomas, but it isn't going to work on me.
Get her to move up here. She wanted to move up here and just kept leading me on and leading me on.
And how old was this woman?
45.
45. And when you say lead you on, what did she do exactly?
We just talked about living together. She didn't have a job. I helped her out with money on it. She was making this dress and she needed some money to finish it before she could move up here. I gave her the money to fly up here And it was just one letdown after another.
Right.
She flew to I think she made it to Chicago. Then she claimed she got robbed in a taxi. Stole her money. I sent her more. I mean, it was
How much money do you figure you sent her, Tom?
Lots.
Lots. Thousands?
Yeah.
Tens of thousands?
No.
5,000?
100.
100.
But it was.
So
It was my
explain.
savings, and I had so much hope for it. I've been single for about 14 or 15
14,
months now.
15 months now. And were you married, Tom?
No, I had a living girlfriend for, I think it was like 12 years or
12
so.
years. And how old was the living girlfriend?
She was 38.
38. And do you have kids, Tom?
I do have 2 older kids that
2 older
live with the
kids.
mother.
And Tom, what do you do for a living?
I drive truck.
You drive trucks. What kind of trucks?
Just a local delivery truck.
You ever go online before and meet somebody for sex?
No.
Just so this just happened yesterday. You start chatting up this girl.
I just seen, she's local, so I you know.
Did it give you any
Contact.
pause that she was 15?
Well, I asked her, I don't know how many times, and she didn't say, went on about something else. And finally, I think I asked, I don't know. And then finally she did tell me, and I'm like, okay.
That seemed to excite you that she was only 15.
Well, not really. I was scared. I was scared to come over here. Didn't want to come over here.
You get pretty graphic in your discussion with her, both on the phone and online, texting about what you want to do with her.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about taking her out into the woods,
Yeah.
doing it doggy style.
Yeah.
You were going to bring lube and wet wipes and towelettes
Mm-hmm.
so you could have sex with a 15-year-old girl in the woods, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you were very graphic about what you were going to do to her here.
That's what she wanted.
Which you're deflecting the blame
Both.
here.
Both. We both wanted.
Okay, you're the adult though.
You heard her as soon as they come through the door. You heard her.
I know, but you can't blame a 15-year-old girl
I
for
know.
what you do.
I know.
What did you bring with you, Tom? In the backpack?
Water. Condoms.
Condoms.
Lube.
Why don't you show me? You don't have a gun in there, do you?
No.
Do you have a gun on you?
Can I have water?
You can have a water, sure.
I got water. No, I don't have any weapons. No knives. No.
Well, show me what's in the backpack.
As Thomas begins a show and tell of what he brought with him, my camera crew comes out of hiding.
Really?
Yeah, really. I'll explain in a minute. That's the lube.
No, that's
What is
a
that?
massage.
It's massage.
And then the task force reveals themselves.
There's the wipes.
Go ahead and stand up for me, sir.
Can I take a drink? Huh?
Stand up for me.
Is there anything you want people to know, Tom?
What's that?
Is there anything else you want people to know?
That I was?
Is there anything else you want people to know about your circumstances with her?
No.
Well, there's something you need to know, Tom.
I know. I did wrong.
I'm Chris Hansen, and I do stories on adults preying on children for sex. And now you're in one of those stories.
I should have known. I should have known that.
Yeah, but that doesn't excuse what you did.
Well, I know. But
You seem to be blaming a lot of other people.
I'm trying to find a woman local, and I can't.
You can't find a woman who's not 15?
No, I'm not looking for a young girl. It
But you
just
came
happened
here
to-
for a young girl, Tom.
Yeah.
But just to be clear, your intent was to have sex with this girl tonight.
Yes.
Did you bring Viagra or anything
No.
like that?
No.
Just lube,
Yeah.
condoms? It seemed to excite you that you were going to get into this aggressive sex with her. I listened to the phone conversations. I read the transcripts. You might as well just tell me.
Yeah. It's,
What should happen to you, Tom?
I don't know.
Have you ever met anybody before online for sex?
No.
Have you ever had sex with a child before?
No.
So today, or yesterday, you just decided to start chatting up a 15-year-old girl and come over here a day later for sex.
Because I seen it on there and it was local. I'm like, it was right. I can't even remember what it was.
That doesn't make it right.
I know.
You face a lot of criminal charges now, Tom. What do you say to other men who try to meet kids online for sex?
Don't do it. I should have seen the red flags. I should have seen the flags with this 45-year-old that was scamming me.
Why are you trying to play the victim here? It's the child who's the victim. Anything else?
No.
All right, these people want to have a word with you.
What are the keys for your vehicle?
Again, deflect. Blame the child. Blame the circumstances. There's no one else online. It's a trend, it's a pattern with these men preying on children for sex. And it is the one thing that all of them have in common. And when they get caught, it's everybody else's fault except theirs.
Thomas was charged with 4 felonies, accosting a child for immoral purposes, child sexually abusive activity, and 2 counts of using a computer to commit a crime. He was released on a personal recognizance bond as he awaits his day in court. Marquette County, Michigan Sheriff Greg Zybert knows child predators will go to any lengths to have sex with children, and arresting Thomas might have saved future victims. There was another guy who showed up after 2 days chatting. And he was very anxious. He knew what he was doing was dangerous and wrong and illegal. He wanted to get the girl to get in his vehicle and go to the woods. He had a whole plan. But finally, after 2 days of chatting, you could see that he just couldn't resist the opportunity to have sex with the 15-year-old girl. And he showed up. And he brought condoms. And he brought lubricant. A whole backpack full of things. He just couldn't resist it.
Yeah. And I'm guessing he's done this many, many times. You know, when you're planning that far in advance and taking these different precautions and knows, you know, where I should meet on my location, not on my terms, not yours, but ultimately the desire did him in, and that's how we get him.
TruBlu is your home for previous episodes of Takedown with Chris Hansen, documentary films, and exclusive investigations.